red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand. Call
Thank you so much. Greetings, greetings. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm eating blueberries. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Thank you so much. Before I get started, make sure you understand that everything is fair use. This is copyright 07 1976. We'll be doing criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, research, fair use is permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing, nonprofit, educational, or you personal use. The tips of the balance in favor of fair use. Okay. Okay. All right. Now let me get that knocked out the way. Mm-hmm. So the second thing I will have is, of course, welcome to the Crystal Palace. You see the question on the screen, okay? Who is the favorite slow delusional mom here on the YouTube streets? Okay, just keep asking yourself that question. Please, again, go back and look at my old videos. Please like, share, subscribe. Please give me that watch hour times. Let's go to the next level. We're getting there in the numbers. So, yay! Clap, 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 clap. Okay, sure. Won't take no chance with no sound effects because they like to hate on them. Anyway, so let's make sure that we have it going on. Anyway, I'm definitely here. And I want everybody to have a blessed day, of course. So definitely come in. Welcome to the Crystal Palace and take off your shoes. Greeting my crystals. Greeting my crystals. I apologize last night. Y'all know, I don't know what's wrong with me. I always, because I feel like this is definitely a job for me. This is one of my jobs anyway. Um, so even at work, you do show up what? Tired. So it is what it is. So anyway, make sure you pull off your shoes. Make sure you come in here. Make sure you don't drag any negative energy that you have. Make sure that you be happy and definitely come on in. If your feet is dirty, you know what to do. Go in there and wash your feet and put on footies. We don't do ankle socks. Okay. Put your Michael Kors house shoes on and make sure that you stop by the bar. And I have blueberries for you all as well as water. Just got water this morning. I don't have mimosas, okay? So let's go into the Crystal Palace, okay? All right. Let's go into the parlor room, okay? Go into the parlor room. That's what the sign says, okay? Now, I'm going to take this off right here. And then I just want to say this one thing. Get your crystals now. These chicks are crazy. Okay. Get them crystals now. These chicks are crazy. Okay. Now, how you doing, Amelia? How you doing? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Thank you so much for coming in. Grab your crystals at the bar. Take your shoes off. Let's go. How you doing, Teleboo? No, you boo. Hey boo. Hey the boo to you. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Hi, Crystal. Okay. Anyway, so I kind of wanted to watch her. I went to her from TMR. I did not actually know I was subscribed to her. So I'll be described. I'm subscribed to a lot of these mommies and don't even know it. I'm trying to tell you, but I've never watched them. The first time I watched her was on TMR when she did it. So I said, well, we can do it over here, right? Now, I'm not gonna be on her all day, okay? I'm not gonna be on her all morning, but I definitely am gonna give you a quaint feel, okay? So I don't know who daughter this is, and I think it's sometimes fun when you don't know everybody. And please drop them crystals, Yeah, I like that crystal ball. That's pretty cute. That's on I got a website like that. Where it's on my website. It's cute. I like that. I like your little balls and the little fire. That's cute. Okay. She looks just like her. She now this mom is pretty. I don't understand what why they keep tearing holes down the middle of their shirt. That's really weird to me. But whatever, needless to say. But this girl, this woman is pretty. I like her look. I'm glad she's pretty. I get tired of them coming to the internet and not being pretty. I don't know what the session is about. Like I said, cutting the hole down the shirt is really weird. This little girl is pretty, of course. I like her hair. She's definitely well presented on here on the YouTube screens in comparison to what we usually see, right? Okay, so let's go. I don't know I'm going to assume this is her daughter. I don't know if this is the daughter that she was talking about, but I guess she's coming to explain something or another. So let's listen. Well, and I think you kind of wanted to say, but you didn't want to say it, and I don't blame you, but you know, everybody has y'all remember that movie where we're like it was called Problem Child. We haven't seen those in a long time since John Ritter passed away because that was his baby. But I think everybody has a child that can test more boundaries than the other ones. That's what we would say. That's what I learned in parenting class. They said that you know have a child that can test a little bit more boundaries, and those are not necessarily so-called bad children, right? Those are just children that you learn a lot with. You learn what to do and what not to do. Children, you know, and that's what I like about those children is that the fact that they do have guts, right? And they have guts and you can certainly learn from them, and they might actually do something great in life. You'd be surprised. I'm trying to tell you, my oldest daughter was that child. She was the child that definitely tested our boundaries as a family, not just for me but as a family. Do you hear me? And now that girl, if let me move somewhere, she would be moving right next to me. Out of everybody, she would be moving right next to me. That girl, she calls me every day, morning, mommy. She calls me in the evening. She calls me in the morning. That girl calls me 3 to 4 times a day. Y'all understand me? She will walk around the corner if I let her because she stays around the corner from me, okay? So I get those children. Those children, you don't think. And sometimes it really just boils down to sometimes those are the type of children that really needed your attention. That's really what it all boils down to. And my youngest is definitely a person who likes attention. So I give it. I learned with her. She taught me. She definitely was the springboard for that. Okay. So I've learned to give each and every individual child attention. Doctor, who are you talking about? This young lady right here, this woman right here. We watched her in TMR, and she's pretty interesting. So I'm bringing her as well to the Crystal Palace. Her name is JustJazzy. Oh, dang! I need thank you so much for saying that. I thought I shared the screen. My bag. Here we go. I figured that. Thank you so much for telling me. Listen, I'll get better with these shows, and I have actually. Okay, here we go. I'm all like touching the screen, you know, doing my whole little market thing, showing y'all. Anyway, so both of these, like this young lady right here with the torn black shirt. I hate when they do that down the middle. That is so weird. It's so Livy Doodoo Johnson. But this is nice, cute young lady as well as her daughter. They're both cute, right? But let's see, it's just she's kind of problematic a bit. I thought we can bring her to the parlor room. Just Jazzy, okay? I was subscribed to her, didn't even know I was. All right. Y'all know I'm eating my blueberries, so excuse me. Okay. All right. I know you can't see. Okay, let's go.
Give me so much of a run for my money that I really do keep her near and dear, but I don't have a favorite. So I have some questions to ask you.
Yes.
Okay, so she asked her how's her day. The little girl said, "Well, I'm your favorite." Um, some of this is definitely gonna be exploitive. So trigger warning, okay? Um, so I mean, because back in the day, we would probably call this little girl fast, right? That's what we would call her in our day. But again, this might she might not be doing all of this stuff. You know, sometimes these mommies make up some of this stuff and bring it to the YouTube streets for content, right? So we don't really know, okay? So what I'm going to say is let's just watch and then we'll comment, okay?
Um, do you think
I like Jazzy, but she has to stop she has to stop being friends with her kids. Yes. See, that's kind of what I saw when I was watching this. And there's nothing wrong with being friendly, but not their friends. You have to wait, and the friendship develops after they become adults. Me and my daughter are friends now, but it took a long time. But I'm still her mother, and I still will go into that mother mode. Do you understand me, Latoya? Welcome to the Crystal Palace as well.
you're a problem child?
Yes.
God, Michaela, horrible. What do you think you do wrong?
My attitude is something.
What do you think is wrong with your attitude?
Um, I get upset when I lash out. It's bad. Like I'll stomp away, I'll roll my eyes, I'll talk back. That's not
Do you think that that's okay?
no.
And
I
what
can't
you
even
gonna
hear
do to
you.
work on that?
First of all, if you gonna tell me that you get upset and you lash out, then we're gonna make some changes. You're not gonna be getting all this stuff because I mean you can I mean I dress you nice, but you too spoiled because that's how it kind of comes off. Like basically you getting in them everything that they want. And I would too move out of Brooklyn. I would because Brooklyn has a different type of feel to it, right? I would definitely move out of that spot. I would try to find me somewhere in North Carolina, a little bit slower, to move her down. Not saying that North Carolina doesn't have their own problems, right, and own situations, but I think it would more so help her. She needs a change of environment, change of scenery. And definitely get her own. I don't know if she has her own room, but definitely give her own room. Give her some space on a certain level, but you still gotta watch her. Just because you give a child space, or basically, let me tell you something, or make them think you're giving them space, but you're not for real, because you own them. You own them like doodle on a stick. You feel me? Okay, so
I have to start accepting things for what it is. Because if I still feel like it's still messed up, I'm gonna keep going, even after the situation is done. But I just need to learn to accept and move on. But I
Yeah,
can't do
and
that.
sometimes you don't gotta accept things. Like people don't have to upset you, and you like, I'm gonna just take it. You gotta.
I forgive them, but I will not. But sometimes I don't accept the situation. If that makes sense. Basically, when I was like heavy on my Bible stuff, I would look inside of it, and it says like you still like forgive because God will forgive you for anything you do. So like if God could forgive you, even though you don't even have to accept it, forgiving is more than accepting is what I learned.
she shares a room with two of her sisters, right? So I would indeed get her own space. She's the oldest. Is she the oldest? Get her own space. Start there, but don't give her too much space, right? Give her her own room, living quarters. I mean, Give her her own private space, like having her own room. That's what you can do. But in this video, excuse me, to me, it's not a rhyme or reason. She's talking low. I might have to switch videos. She's talking low. I can't understand her hardly. Not because she can't speak, because she speaks, she's got that New York accent. I understand her, but the videos is really low and they're kind of, they didn't really, I don't think they're really on target or on point right now on terms of trying to get, they're not conveying what exactly is going on for real. I mean, I'm kind of lost. And I shouldn't be, right?
I really have it in my phone. It's stashed in my phone. Like,
Do you still have the Bible app on your phone?
Yeah, I always on it. I have the thing of the day.
Okay, so I can hear a little, and another problem was I couldn't really hear them. That I think that was the biggest problem. So for whatever reason, the volume did change, so I can certainly hear her. Do y'all understand where we're at in this video? If not, please press one. We're gonna try to get through this, okay?
Quote of the day every morning, and I send it to my GC.
Okay. So sometimes when I get upset with you, I come on the internet and I vent about your behavior.
Okay, so my issue is here. This here right here. First, why you don't have no bra on, girl? Come on, girl. Don't come on video without no bra. Oh my god. Okay, secondly, I do think you're cute as a button, right? You and your little mini me. Um, I don't understand why you coming to the internet and venting in the way that you do. It's okay. I think it'll be problematic because at the end of the day, this child still has to go to school. I'm sure because being the internet, everybody watches. I'm sure the Brooklyn watches your videos, right? I'm almost sure of that, right? And because that happens, I wouldn't, you kind of violated some of her business. It's like as a mom, we have to try to protect our daughters and our children as much as we possibly can. And it's just certain things, and I do share things with you all, and that's okay. But it's just certain things I wouldn't necessarily be sure share of like behavior issues or how you handle it, their health issues to a degree. I mean, some things you can do for awareness, but it just doesn't come off like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. And although JustJazzy cute as a button, and you do have a personality for YouTube, you do, and I will be honest, okay? And you have a certain je ne sais quoi about you that I do want. It makes me want to watch your videos, right? However, I think it's a lot for you to put, out about your own daughter. And I think you have to be careful of that because it comes off like exploitation. So you have to be careful of that, okay, ma'am? But let's go.
And people be leaving comments like, "Oh, put her in a group home, beat her. She's such a bad kid." But I wanted to let the world know she's not a bad kid. She's just very misunderstood. Believe it or not.
No, no, no. That's not what you said yesterday. You did not say, you told us all about the little girl being like twerking or something in the hallway with some little boy. Then you implied that she had the 95th boyfriend or whatever their lack of, whatever that mess was that you said. You basically said like, yeah, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? About her doing the things she was doing. Basically, you said she was fast in so many words. Every time you give somebody to come get her, she can't. Her father said no. She got to come back home with you. Her own father can't handle her. Basically, that's what you're saying. Your aunt, your sister can't handle her. Every time you send her somewhere, she has to end up coming back anyway. So we're not gonna play this game. Now you get on her, and now you want to go, oh, she's not that bad. She just misunderstood. No, it doesn't look like a misunderstanding. What are you not misunderstand? Maybe you don't misunderstand. Maybe you don't understand her. How you doing, Keisha? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Maybe you don't understand. Maybe it's something that you don't get. I get what I get what it is, right? Number one, and I only seen one video. This will be my second video watching you. And what I do get, ma'am, just jazzy, right? What I get is that this little girl needs your attention in some kind of way. And you have to figure out how she needs your attention. And two, you can't make excuses for her behavior. Three, she is not your homegirl, right? She's not your friend. And I think it's nothing wrong with having an open conversation with your children, but you have to let them know you're not playing with them, and you have to put her in her place. Okay, I agree with not telling her business on here about her daughter. No, she shouldn't be telling her business. Good afternoon, well, good morning, I should say. Welcome to the Crystal Palace, Keisha, as well as Mrs. Indy. Now, as I was stating, but I also have children like that who just turned 18 and is out of control. Is nothing I can do or say about that. Their attitude is just like hers, right? But they're 18. At the end of the day, they're 18, and sometimes with 18-year-olds you have to let them figure it out. But this little girl is what, 13, 14? She's still a she, I mean, 18-year-olds are technically still minors until they hit 21, but this is a minor, right? um so she can fix this attitude, or there's an alternative, or she can go somewhere where they're not going to play with her. Okay, but see, she had to set the stage, you know. She just turned 18, but it's been going on since she was 5 years old, right? So what you have to do is, that particular child's not cookie cutter. It's not a cookie cutter child. I mean, I know I don't want to say I had a problematic child, because I'm not going to call her that. What I am going to call her, I am going to say that she was challenging. And I did learn a lot in rearing her. And not all children are going to be cookie cutters. And so you have to figure out, even at 18, and it's not too late, you still have to figure out what is it that makes her tick. You know, what is it about this child that makes her tick? Okay? Because it's never too late. Only way it's too late is, you know what I mean? Right? And it's not too late. So you have to figure it out, what makes this child tick. Not coming, at least you're not coming on here and put all her business out.
Michaela pisses me off to my core, but Michaela also has the sweetest soul. She has that in me. Like, Michaela will give you the shirt off her back. She'll give you the lash she had. She just also is me as a child. She has a gross attitude, and Michaela talks back, and Michaela does not listen, and Michaela don't make the best of choices, but she's really a good, great kid. What do you think that I can improve on as a mom to help you?
Um, that's a lot. That is a lot. And as a matter of fact, that's too much. That's too much to bring to the YouTube streets about your child. It's definitely exploited. I'm sorry, Jazzy. Don't be mad at me, girl. But this is definitely exploitive. This is a therapy session that you need to have with a therapist, and not here on YouTube. Okay? I could have sworn you said that she's in therapy. Okay? Is this a skit? That's what I want to know. I have been watching her for a while. I do enjoy her content, but when she puts out something about her child, I honestly don't watch. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, she seems like she has great content, but I think this is too much. This is very exploitive. I'm sorry.
You be better on your journey. You ain't gotta lie. You could give me the tea.
Mm.
What can I do better as a mother?
Sometimes when I do be telling,
Can I tell you something? This little girl is getting off on this attention. This little girl craves attention. This is scary. This is scary. Watching this because good morning, passion. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Um, this is scary because if she do not get all the possible attention, she's going to take all the attention from the. She kind of comes off like she will take all the attention from the others, from her other siblings, as well as like she would crave too much attention, and a boy would probably could lead her down the wrong path. And this is a scary part of this about this little girl. I'm just telling y'all the truth.
I'd be telling you the truth, but you just don't believe. So I'm like, okay.
You know why? Because sometimes you. So what happens is that's what I tell the teachers. You be telling the truth. It's just sometimes you'll remix the story a little bit, and then it'll make it seem like a lie. And when you lie about certain things, it's hard for people to start believing your truth. So you be.
Is this little girl a Pisces? I swear she comes off like a Pisces. She comes off as a Pisces. Everything she just done said about this little girl makes me feel like she's a Pisces. Okay?
Lying sometimes, like telling that teacher that I don't got no food in my house. Why the fuck would you say that? You really trying to give me an ACS case? Like a food.
This is get that towel off that wash dryer, and then go get ready. Start getting ready. All your clothes is picked out. Go get that wash. Get the towel off the dryer, please. Wash your face and brush your teeth. You said, hey, I'm a Pisces. My daughter is too. I'm just being honest. I love Pisces. Some of them anyway. Yes, that's it. I'm just being listen, Andy. I'm not being funny. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me, okay? But that was my most challenging child was that Pisces. And now the second challenging child is that Capricorn for different reasons. Okay. But she definitely comes off as a Pisces. I'm sorry. And you can't be mad at me, Andy. Good morning, morning, shiny, shining, shining, shining. Look at all my crystals. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Happy. Now, ma'am. Mm-mm. See, the problem is, and Indy, don't be mad at me, but she does come off like a Pisces. But y'all can be good people, but y'all have to figure out yourself. Latoya, y'all can still be good people, but y'all have to figure out who y'all are. Once y'all figure out who y'all are, y'all will be straight. But sometimes it takes y'all longer than most. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? Okay. I didn't say nothing bad about Pisces. Get off my mess. Get off me. Yes, we are a hot mess. You said it, I didn't. um, like this conversation right here is really not it's really not funny. Like she's laughing and it's not funny. The fact that you would tell your teacher that you're hungry, that you don't have no food at the house or whatever, that what's funny about that? She need to get her a little job. Since she want to be in the street tribe, aka street gang, that she need to get her a job. She said that before. She said that this little girl wanting to be in a street gang. Okay, so what she need to do, since she want to be in a street gang, what she needs to do is go get her a job. Since she want to be in a street gang, okay.
Michaela,
I didn't say she had no food in her house. I just said I didn't eat the night before.
And she thinks it's funny. This is not funny. And see, you playing with these children too much. They're not your friends. You are their mother, ma'am. JustJazzy, you are their mother. This is not your best friend, girl. No way. Mm-mm. You gotta have discipline with this kind of kid. You gotta put her on discipline. You gotta put her on the clock. You gotta make her work. Um, you gotta make her appreciate things because she don't appreciate things. She does not appreciate the nice clothes you got on her. She does not appreciate this hair braid. She not appreciates these glasses. What you need to do is make her get a job. You need to make her have some responsibility. Okay. She need a job. And you need to give her a curfew. You need to set some boundaries. You're gonna have to handle her a different way. You got to parent her a different way. She's I can tell she's gonna create problems with the other children. Because the other children are gonna feel like, well, why she get all this attention? Why she doing this? She doing everything to disrespect you, but yet you want us to respect you. So she's gonna create so many problems within the household, and you sit up here laughing. You think it's funny, and it's not. It's not funny at all. Cause I'm not laughing. I wouldn't be laughing at this. I wouldn't even have this little girl online because this little girl likes this information. I mean, I'm not saying she don't have a curfew. I'm just saying she need to put her on curfew. One of the things is she went to her therapist and she didn't come straight home, and she found her in the hallway with a twerking with a little boy or something like that. So I don't necessarily deem that as a curfew, because if you're supposed to been coming home from your therapist, then you should have been home for your therapist at a certain amount of time. There's no reason for that. Okay.
Before.
But that's a lie.
I didn't eat the night before.
Michaela, I was arguing with you about doing the dishes.
What does
Because you
that have to
ate,
do with
you
food?
had made them eggs, remember? And you left a whole bunch of eggs in the sink.
That was from the afternoon. I ate that
So
in the
why
afternoon.
didn't you eat that night? Why didn't you eat?
Because I wasn't hungry.
Say that then. So say, okay, I didn't eat dinner because I wasn't hungry. Don't say like whatever the hell you said to make her call me.
But see, she knew what she was doing, girl. She's trying to be funny. She's trying to be funny. No, no, she knew exactly what she was doing, and she's trying to be funny. And you're laughing. This little girl enjoys this attention right here. This attention right here, she's getting off on it. And see, I wouldn't even did no video. I'm not getting ready to give her no attention. And what you also got to do is kind of not give her this type of attention. See, any type of attention she likes, bad, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. And so you can't give her this type of attention. I wouldn't had her on here my channel like this. No, not just because she's my child, but because she does too much. You can tell. But you know what? You know reason why you had this child? Because you do too much. I can tell. You the same way. And this is the reason why this child's like this is because her mom's like this. Okay. Because you need a lot of attention. Okay. I see you. And that's why God bless you with this child, because you needed it. I know she's in therapy, but I can't remember if Jazzy said if they did a family therapy. They need to. Mama play with her too much. Yes, she does. First off, I live in Brooklyn too. There is no way I would have no damn child running around these streets by themselves. Not happening. Yes, Miss Andy. Can you repost this again? Copy paste and repost this again. They're not hearing you. I wouldn't have my child, and I live in Kentucky, running around by themselves in Kentucky, let alone in Brooklyn. I done been in Brooklyn like a few times, and it's not that serious, to be letting a child run around. See, I don't understand some of these mothers, and then when they come up, something happened, they be like, "Oh, I don't know what happened." She was supposed to come home. Well, why would she come home if she's doing everything by herself? Mm-mm. She need to move somewhere like North Carolina. If she moved to North Carolina, that may work better. Hold on, y'all.
Talk about, are you having a food problem in your house? What? Me?
Speaking of, I gotta talk to you about that. That teacher, that lady. That's why my day was okay, not great. It could have been great. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And what about, to be very honest? So I want y'all to stop for a second. And I want y'all to pull y'all teenage daughters up to the camera, and we're gonna have like a family chit chat. Kayla's gonna represent your teenage daughter, and I'm gonna represent you as the mom, right? Because I know a lot of people think what I'm about to say, this is a very uncomfortable spot for y'all, but we chat about it in this house. What about you in relationships? Because in my opinion, because I'm from the outside looking in, I feel like every 2 days you got a new boyfriend.
Oh, well, that's new. All right, so I have friends as boys. Me personally, I prefer prefer having homeboys than homegirls because girls come with too much drama. And it's not even like no nasty, freaky things when it comes to homeboys. Literally, like they're my friends, they're boys, and it's like
But
no,
why
none
do
of
you have
that.
to be in a project
And it's not
staircase with
only
them?
no, that was something different. I was actually in a relationship with one of them. So that was something different. But I'm talking about like in general, like when we all came up to the car, he was like, why are you with a whole bunch of boys? There was actually girls, but they just chose to stay inside the thing because you know the boys female for you. So it's like they once they said I said I'm going to my mom, they say, oh, I'm coming when they go saying to your mom, and then they started following me. So I was like, okay, you say hi and bye, and that's it. And that was that. But I prefer having homeboys than homegirls because girls come with too much drama. They are bad sensitive, and yeah.
And
I like to fight a lot. Like I like to play fight. So it's like
why, Michaela, you such a lady.
sometimes I can be a little girly girl, but then other times I just want to fight. Not like really fight, like physical fight. Like
But
I just
you're
want to.
not supposed to play with nobody like that. You know why? Because that's how boys respect you. They think, hey, when I go through the phones and the iPads, I always see you play fighting with a boy, and they mushing you, they hitting you, and you hitting them. I don't know if that's a young people thing or like
Everybody like that's why it's a trend. Play fighting in the hallways. That's what they.
I don't
like.
like that trend. And you
Play
know
fight.
why I know that's true? Because I see a sister do it too. She let boys play with her really rough and she play fight with them. And I keep telling y'all that you don't want to set that tone for yourself. Because that's how people go think they can treat you. They think they can smack you up, call you the B word. You don't show niggas you can't play with me like that.
That part when it comes to my homeboys, they know not to call me the B word. I do not play about that word at all.
Well, maybe
But,
this is just something as a parent that kids is gonna have to learn and go through. Another thing, I know you might be sitting with your 13-year-old, 12-year-old, 10-year-old, 15-year-old, and you like, oh my 12-year-old, my 13-year-old could never be in a relationship, could never have a my 5-year-old's in kindergarten and he said he got a girlfriend. Like it's a part of human that it's going to happen as much as you want to be real delulu and act like my child could never. Just be open and honest with them versus, trying to act like it's not happening. With me, I tell them I got a lot of rules.
basically, you can have a boyfriend as long as you tell her everything, and she knows most of the time, like all the time, she's going to know, and even if you don't tell her, she's going to find out. So, it's better to just come forward and just tell her. But if she's not going to judge you, well,
I let her
my
have-
mother's not going to judge me. My
I
mother's
let
not
her
going to judge my
have a
siblings.
little boyfriend. Now I don't like that. That little nigga cursed me out. I don't give.
When the people disrespect my mother, then that's something. Yeah, you gotta go. Bye. But let me tell you something. You need to, if you're getting into a relationship, you need to.
Wait a minute, whoa. This girl done lost her dang on mind. What does she mean, boyfriend, if you get into a relationship? Girl, you ain't even 16. You too young to, you shouldn't even be Mom, so you approve of this, Jack? Okay, I'm gonna read comments. Because I gotta gather myself. Okay, Black and Bougie, welcome to the Crystal Palace. She was going to come to NC, but not sure if she would really have the services she needs. Okay, well, she need to get it. Nah, she ain't representing. Absolutely not. I feel for her parents with kids like this. I feel for parents with kids like this. You have to be extra nice or super mean. It doesn't matter. They're out of control. Well, she's out of control. The mom's out of control because look at this kind of stuff that she allows. Like she's trying to be their friend. No, absolutely not. This is her parenting style's not helping it though. Okay. She'll be pregnant by tomorrow. Why does 13 here have boyfriends? Exactly, Black and Bush. That's what I'm saying. It does matter how she parent. This child's out of control, but it's not just her alone. The parent is out of control because she's allowing boyfriends and all this other type of stuff. The little girl's talking about a relationship. What the heck she know about a relationship? Her mama should have been Done with this talk off the cameras. Yeah, exactly. Why even bring this mess to the YouTube streets? This is exploitation at its finest. I love my children to pieces, but I wish I knew better. Society is not fit for raising children. Society is dumb. Let's be honest, okay?
Yes.
Because that whole thing, and he said something to my mother. I went back and he said I was harassing him. I definitely said, "Why are you cursing on my mother?" And I cursed him. But we're not gonna speak about that.
And I really do have an open policy, an open door. Even Alyssa, she had a little boyfriend. Me and
Hello, wait a minute. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. See, that's the problem. This is why the little girl is out of control. Everybody want to know why she out of control? She out of control because of her. That's what it is. It's not this child's fault. It's the parents' fault. We always want to blame the parent for. I mean, we always want to blame the child for these actions, but we need to look at the parenting. Okay, it starts with the parenting. This is not your home girl. Okay, she not your ride or die. I should have had a boyfriend. I shouldn't have a boyfriend at her age. I am 43 years old and only introduced my mom to two boyfriends. One I married young, and my current husband for 10 years. Dig that. You know what I'm saying?
Aisha was letting the boyfriend come around. We said he could come out to family events with us. We could
No,
chaperone dates. Michaela,
not at 13 though, ma'am. Now, if she was in high school, mm, I could probably consider that, but I still wouldn't do that. Maybe at 15, 16, somewhere in there. But that age, you trying to hang out is not okay. It's not okay. You kind of giving her the license to do the horizontal poke.
when she had that boyfriend, he couldn't come in my house, but I let them do laundry together in the laundry room. I let them sit in the backyard. I'm very open to the fact, as long as you honest and
You let
stuff.
them do laundry. They what? That Ooh, what is wrong with these mommies? What is wrong, girl? You let them do laundry together, so he saw her little underoos. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. So that you had them cohabitating like a married couple almost, doing laundry. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. No. No. It's sad because she probably tries to be their friend to keep them from rebelling, but they still rebelling. This little girl is still rebelling. It does not help. Trust me, it's not helping. It's not helping. It's hard. It has the opposite effect. Yeah, because she is not helping her. Look at the little girl doing too much. She just talked about the little girl doing too much. So why would you do that? No, no friend. No friends.
Stuff like that.
And don't do nothing that will get you kicked out, because I'm talking about having sex will get you kicked out.
In a heartbeat,
Yeah. Yeah.
gotta go.
Because
So
if you do want to do it, you're not doing it in her house, and
and you ain't old
you
enough to
ain't
deal with the consequences that come with it.
exactly, because who, baby, what? My mama got 4 or 5 kids.
And we can't even barely fit in here. So
Exactly.
you can't raise no kid in here.
Exactly.
Shouldn't me. Anyway, I just wanted to bring awareness to you guys to let you know that being a parent is hella hard, and I can imagine how hard it is being a kid. Open communication is key. Your therapy session starting a little bit too. So, although Michaela really grinds my gears because she be making me want to just sock it to her. But I really do see the inner Michaela, who's very beautiful and smart and confident.
Yes, she's definitely beautiful. She definitely is smart and she knows what she's doing and she's playing you like a fiddle, okay? She's playing you like a violin, okay? That's why kids are so loose. The mom want to be their best friend. Want to be besties. She said if you want to do it not in her house, go somewhere else. What? Teenagers are unpredictable and irrational creatures. Right. So when teenagers are like that, so you as a parent can't be the same. Y'all have to you have to know the difference between a parent and a child. I can't tell right now.
Confident, and Michaela really helps me. Like, all my kids play a different role, and Michaela really helps me with balance. Like, when things are chaotic,
Okay, listen. She is not your best friend. I need you. She is not your best friend. She is not your soulmate in that house. She is not she's not your kicking it. You know, y'all not kicking it like that, right? And I know you know that, but you kind of I know you know that because you're a smart girl, right? You're a smart woman. So I know you know that. But you gotta stop doing this behavior. You gotta stop. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to you. You gotta stop this behavior. This is why this little girl is like the way she is. Yes, this is very dysfunctional.
and I need help because I'm a single mom. I be needing help. Michaela could hold it down. Like, I needed to run and get some medicine, and
So that's the problem. Why do you have her parenting? Why she has to hold everything down? That's why she feel like she's your equal. This is why she's running your house while you go get medicine, right? There's nothing wrong with this is something I had to learn as a parent. Um having the older children, and believe you me, having the old children step certain things up, stepping up, you have to step them up in a different way. This is something that I learned as a parent. You know, you can't put them in adult situations, okay? And you putting her in an adult situation, you have to still treat her like a child. She's still a child. She's not, she just because she's a little more mature for her age and on certain levels, not for real, but on certain levels, you can't parent them. You can't ask them to step it up and hold you down with one regard, but then go back to making her flip mode into a child. You got to pick a struggle. And it's something I had to learn because for generations, you know, we as parents, we would have the children, the older children, doing certain things if we couldn't be around, be like, hey, you protect your brother, your brother's the oldest, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, you the oldest child would be like, okay, so you the oldest, you got to protect the children, you got to make sure nobody takes them, and that's fine, but there's a thin line in saying that, right? Because sometimes children will take that literally, and then when you come around, or when you know, in that room with them, then they're like the little kids listen to them. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. And you'll go to the child, the oldest, before they come to you. You gotta be careful of that. No, that didn't happen to me. I'm just giving an example. I mean, I've seen it, okay? But still, we have to be careful of that. Because, for example, we might give the oldest child, I'll give you one example that I used to do. I would have the oldest child probably doing different type of chores because they were older, you know, and a female. And sometimes you want that child, that girl, to know how to cook, and you want that child to know how to take her to the household. But shoot, the boys need to take her to learn how to take her to the household too, right? So I made a mistake in that. I mean, I'm being honest. I made a mistake in that, right? And that's something I talked to my daughter about. She says now she understands it, but I still feel like that was an error on my behalf, right? But she's like 30 some years old. But she does know how to rear her house, by the way. But still, I still should have had the boys to do something, because now my sons don't he don't clean well. My oldest son, not to clean the bathroom. I mean, my youngest son not clean a good bathroom. My oldest son not to clean the kitchen really good, and that's pretty much it. They don't know how to cook. Um, they don't know how to. They know how to wash clothes and fold them up, but they don't know how to rear a house. And I should have everybody learning how to rear a house, right? Not just the girl. So that was a mistake on my end.
Kayla knew, like, to be attentive to her siblings in a moment because they wasn't feeling good. I needed to run and get the medicine. I need you to just keep an eye, and she's gonna be very attentive to be like, okay, I think his fever going high. I think it's going low. I think she really helps me, like, keep my head grounded. And
I think it's because I've been to Brooklyn. And like my good sis in here talk about Brooklyn. Um, and one of the things I do know is that you have to do a lot of traveling via train and live, cabs and that kind of thing. And I just think that because of her family structure, it will make more sense for her to move to NC. Like to slow the pace down. I think that would help get her to get this child, this teenager, this grown up, this 13-year-old going on 100. If she can get her to slow her pace down, I think that would kind of start with that and help and go into the mode of being her parent and not her best friend. Those two key principles can certainly make a difference in this child's life. And also getting her into different programs, right? Because she got too much time on her hands. Putting her into different programs, putting her into programs that she likes. She seems like she likes to express herself, so maybe acting, maybe getting her into a drama club, right? She's and they're in New York, so there are plenty of drama clubs for little children her age, for children her age, and she is a child. So put her in child mode. So let her act. Let her get some of that energy out. She's an actress. Put her into an actress roles and things like that. Get her acclimated like that. See how that does for her. Put her into programs and keep her busy. See, somebody like this, she a busybody. So she don't have time to be babysitting, holding down your children. See, that's part of the problem. You need to put her into more active roles and finding things for her to do around the New York streets. Okay, that she wouldn't have time to act out and to do some of these things and go and tell the teacher. And my child will have one time to tell the teacher that she didn't eat or whatever, that I didn't feed her. She'll have one time to do that, and that will be her last time that she tell the teacher any of that kind of stuff. My youngest son tried to do, like I said, and that wasn't really him that did that. The teacher exaggerated because he was telling a story. They asked him to tell a story. I told you this before. And so everybody else telling a story, telling stories because you assigned that. So my child telling us, the little only black kid in the class, shouldn't have been asking me questions. And although the principal laughed, I laughed for a minute, but then I thought about it. I'm a Taurus. It takes me a minute to think about something. Sometimes I have to think about the scenario. I'm like, wait a minute. And so that's why he's out of that school and I don't have to deal with all that. So listen, girl, you got to do something different. Because this ain't working. This parenting style that you're doing, you can say, well, I'm the different type of parent. I keep things open. Well, apparently it's not working. It's relevant that it's not working, okay?
And if I'm like overwhelmed or I'm crying, if I'm crying, I go to Alyssa. Because if I cry, Alyssa will cry. If I go to Michaela, she
Okay, so that's the problem. Why are you going to your children crying? See, you need some friends. You need some friends. You need some adults to talk to. I can tell that you're that type. And this is the reason why this is the reason why your children are act like the way they do. Because you put them in adult situations, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, absolutely not.
ego goes see who said it, find their mama, find their kids, find their grandmother. I just I have different kids for different reasons. So when it comes to me crying and upset, I do call Alyssa. I tell them I'm upset, I'm crying. Alyssa start crying with me. She'll say, "Mommy, call."
That's the problem. You do too much. This little girl just like you. That's the problem. You just alike. So you should understand her. In her, this child being just like you should understand her. This would be a lot easier than what you're doing. But you dramatic, and this little girl is dramatic, and that's where it is. And you think that they are your friends. You think that they are your friends, and you're calling who goes to their children crying. What the snappity do diddy is wrong with you?
Them down, everything will be okay. Michaela should get on the iPad or the phone and be like, "Fuck you," said to my mother. You can't do that when
So you think that's funny? You think that's cute that somebody that your child is having your back like that? So you think that's okay? She's a child. Come on, girl. You ain't got it all. You cute as a button and everything. Your family, your daughters, your family's cute as a button. But I think something is wrong with you though. I'm gonna be honest with you. You too dramatic, and you always putting children in adult situations, and this is why she acts the way she do. So we really don't want to hear it. This is you're at fault for this, okay? Just stand up on the block and take responsibility.
Kayla, and Faith, she hates any type of emotion. So Faith will be
Faith don't want to
like,
see mommy. She no. As soon as she see mommy crying, she'll come right in the room and tell us, "Mommy's crying." I'm like, "Why? Why is mommy crying?" She was like, I don't know. And
Yeah.
Alyssa be like, "No, let me go."
Faith, if I even sit here and start crying, Faith is gonna be like, and why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Like Faith she's just not in tune with her, and she doesn't take life serious. Nothing is serious in this world to Faith. So
she want to be a part so bad.
Not open up the
Princess.
tabs. Stay focused on what the
Okay.
teacher's talking.
Princess, this dog only wants to beg. Look, wants to
Sorry,
beg for
nah.
stomach rubs. But is there anything you would like to tell people who say stuff in the comment section like send you to a detention center? You're such a horrible.
Okay, why did again you got her in adult roles? Why you got your child talking to adults? This is why she says and does the things with the teachers, because the next year you'll be fighting the teachers or going off on the teachers because you're putting her in situations to go off on people, adults. These are adults, your supporters. They're trying to help you out with your child that's out of control, right? So why she has to say anything to them? First of all, you shouldn't be telling nobody that anyway, right?
Um, I'm not a horrible child. I don't. I that's not even what I want to put myself out as. That's why I'm trying to work on the things I do. So like,
But if you try to work on, listen, little girl, I'm not even gonna talk to this little girl. I'm gonna talk to her mom. You think this is funny? You think this is cute? This is not cute, ma'am. This is not cute. This is not cute. This is too much. That's what I was. That's why I was kind of mad with Chrissy that she brought Kate, that lovely young lady Cadence to the internet, and she might have thought that was okay, but it wasn't. Okay.
I don't want people to see me like that. And I
Okay, I'm gonna say this. If you don't want to see people to see you like that, don't see yourself like that. More importantly, you shouldn't want to be in those situations. And you're still young, so you have your whole life ahead of you, hopefully. And I wish all but good for you, right? Because you are a child out here, and you definitely have a lot of potential. But you're gonna have to focus on getting an education, focus on things that's going to be good for you, focus on not worrying your mother so much because your mother's all you got, and that's what I'm going to tell you. Now on to you, parent. I'm not going to talk, I'm not going to get with you like that because you are a child, and I understand why you're the way you are. Oh my God, now have a dog for her to beat when she get mad. Oh, for real? She gets mad like that?
like represent what I be around and stuff like that. So like, I'm not. My family's not like that. I'm probably like one of the only people that really like acts like that. But like, I'm trying to fix it because I don't want nobody to look at me like that because that's not who I am.
She's very ghetto.
Ooh, I've been trying to hold that.
Mom, if you know that she's not really like that and she's showing out for whatever reason because you're trying to put on adult roles and you think that's your friend, my question to you is right now, don't try to clean it up now. You trying to do a cleanup. See, you was grilling her, going in on her just yesterday. And now she's right here. You're like, oh, she's really misunderstood and this and this and that. Well, why you even open up your mouth and say that? I'm telling you, you're a Pisces. I feel it. You're a Pisces or a Cancer. You one of them, or you might even be a Libra. I don't you one of them signs. I'm telling you, you got that in your chart. Make up your mind. Is she out of control or is she not? Do you think this cute or do you not?
Letting the whole time.
Yeah, she's very ghetto. And who do you work? Who gets most annoyed by you being so ghetto?
You
No.
and Alyssa.
Uh,
She be like, can you stop talking like that? Like,
Alyssa
stop talking to me.
hates how ghetto Kayla is. Because Kayla is just. Are you a gangbanger? Are you a gangbanger?
I'm not a gangbanger, but like people know me. Not like for
See what I'm saying? Right there. You think it's funny. Y'all laughing and joking. Am I a gangbanger? No, people know me. I see something in you. See, you got to get out of you got to get out of Brooklyn, girl, right now because it's too much going on. Maybe you move to South Carolina. You might even need to move to Mississippi. You need to move somewhere where it's a little bit slower. Okay. Maybe try Midwestern, put her in the Midwest, put her in some acting classes and put her into something that she can look forward to because apparently she is starving for attention. For her to be talking about I know people and it's funny. It's not funny. Why would you want your child within the street tribe? That's not okay. That is not okay, girl. You laughing? Man, I don't understand these mommies, boy. I swear. I don't think it's funny. I would be sad. I would be doing whatever I got to do to keep my child out of being in a gang, a so-called gang, a street tribe or whatever.
gangs, but like I'm very known, like super known. Like
Because you can put her into a glee club. You can put her to any other club. Can she be in another club and not a gang? I mean, what's wrong with y'all? No, she too busy having to stay at home and babysit your children. No, no, it comes off like that. Now, if that's not the case, then you need to find something for this child to do. Because apparently she got too much time on her hand. What they say, the devil's time that takes the devil take the mind. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. I mean, I'm just talking crazy, but listen, too much idle time on her hands is what I'm saying, y'all.
super known.
But
Both are
why
in
do
New
the
York City.
gangbangers know you?
Gang because I'm in New York City and all the rest is gangbangers. They
Well, I
all
don't
know
know any
me.
gangbangers.
When I was in high school, I did. I knew all the people who was in good stuff, bad stuff, the athletes, the nerds. I was around all walks of life of people. I was not. Um, I got to think about that. At one point in time, I wasn't. Believe it or not, I was in a street tribe before, but I got out of it. I didn't stay in there long enough to even kick over a trash can, but that's a whole nother conversation. Um, no, girl, this is not okay. This is not okay. And guess what my mother did? My parents wasn't playing with me. You hear me? So that's how I got out. We're gonna leave it at that.
Well,
Do you like gangbangers?
it's not like no, I don't like gangbanging, but like many
You
people know me. Like lots of people know me. Not for gangbanging or anything, but it's like oh, like if I'm outside, they'll be like, oh, that's Kayla. Hey,
Yeah,
like
I don't
that be
like
a
that. I don't
hug.
like when I walk the
Hey,
street.
you don't seem like you need to even go outside. You seem like you need to go get to point A to point B. You need to be focused on your education. You need to get into some clubs that's gonna keep you busy. Maybe teach her how to play an instrument. She'll be doing all kind of stuff. She wouldn't have time for all that. She got too much time on her hand, and apparently mom does too. Your mom, you need to get activated too. You need to find you some things to do as well. You need to hang out with your partners on occasion. Maybe talk to them over the phone. Maybe invite them over, and maybe do a book club. Maybe you get into doing a book club and getting the children involved in something else besides YouTube. I don't think YouTube is the way that you need to put your children on here unless they're doing some constructive. This is not constructive. This whole conversation is not helping. It's not helping any other parent that's going through this. It's not helping yourself. It's not helping her because you're giving her the attention that she wants, the unwanted attention. This is not the right attention to give. So if you put her in any type of a program, she wouldn't have time to be doing the things she's doing. You keep her busy. I'm telling you, you better listen to me. I think her mom is low key scared of her, so she uses the internet to get all of her questions to her. She's doing something happy. Oh, I thought I had this on. I'm sorry. I think her. Okay.
They be saying, "Hi, Kayla, mom," and I be like, "Somebody gonna shoot the shit out of me." Cause like, I hope you're not out here doing nothing bad.
No, I don't gang bang.
Girl, come on now. Why you asking her this on YouTube? You doing too much. No, ma'am. Y'all need therapy. Y'all need family therapy. Someone said that in here. Someone said that in here. Y'all need family therapy.
I don't do that. It's just like people know me. Like it's not even. And sometimes I don't think I showed her, but I went viral on TikTok. Like not like super viral, but like I got like a little 3,000 likes for a video just because I was pretty and I got
See, you wouldn't be on social media doing the things that you're doing. I'd be like, you can't be on social media until you get some act right. That's number one. She need to get this child involved into something that she don't have that she'll have time for to make her excited about staying on the straight and narrow.
mad as don't stop. And it's like you're pretty, you're pretty.
Yeah, but be known for that. Be like me. I want to be like okay. For example,
Like people, look at you going your shoulders. Oh, look at me. Look at me. The little girl shaking her shoulder. Oh, look at me. Mm-mm.
there's a mommy sector on YouTube, and it's like all the mommies. I don't want to be known for being like drama for like.
But I know you is drama. This is dramatic. Okay, so I'm gonna treat you like a drama mommy. You presenting that. You have a chance to change it, but it's not helping. You're not helping right now.
Having all the baby daddies that I got, or
It's definitely not cute. But yeah, but you coming off like the rest of these mommies. I gotta tell you, girl, you're not helping. You're not helping. Okay, I know you got 112 subscribers, but you're not helping. And I'm sure you've been doing that throughout this whole entire channel. I get the impression. I could be wrong, but I get the impression that this is how you do.
all this craziness that I really do got going. I want to be known for just being a dope ass mom. Like, be known for being the
This is not dope and a mom. Okay, let's be clear about that.
pretty girl, but I'm
Fire.
pretty and cute. I'm pretty and classy. You know, I'm pretty.
Fire.
You cute. However, this is not classy. This is problematic. Okay, this is what's wrong in our community. We gotta stop this, especially when a mom has a lot of girls. They do this.
And you know,
Fire.
you so she's so she's very ghetto.
That's fire.
But anyway, I love Michaela to the bits and
That's not okay.
pieces of my soul. She is just my very problem child that she just gonna put me.
Stop calling her problem. Just say challenging. Stop. That's the part of the problem. You calling her a problem, even if she is a problem. You perpetuating this energy. Okay. Say she's challenging. I did used to call my oldest daughter problem child, my problem child, and I'll be like da, 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 da. But now that I understand, now that we have access to information and different things out here, and especially after parents in classes. So I just call her my challenging child. And I did learn a lot from her. And I definitely learned how to parent with all my children. And I learned that all children are different. And I can't treat them all the same.
Through it, I guess,
You think
but
I'm dramatic?
extremely dramatic. The most dramatic human I've ever met in my entire life. You're very, very
You're the most dramatic person that I've seen today.
dramatic. It's just it's
Why
very
though? Like how am I dramatic? I feel like I'm very. I feel like dramatic is the oldest. I feel like I'm.
Michaela, you told me
Yeah.
that somebody had anxiety attack and a seizure in your school, and the next day you come and tell me that you couldn't breathe and you had an anxiety attack. Michaela,
No, I Debbie have.
You sharing too much. You sharing way too much. I'm about ready to cut you off. You are sharing way too much. And it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Stop sharing all this.
I know. I promise you. Like when I get like I just have my random moments where I start shaking, and then it's like
Our whole conversation sounds like an adult. This is too much.
I get upset and I start crying like,
but I
for no
promise you, you're
reason.
not having a seizure.
No, it's not a seizure, but like it's an anxiety attack. Even I explained it to my therapist. She said it was an anxiety.
Do you
attack.
want some,
Anxiety.
would you like some meds to calm you down?
I don't. I don't want no medicine for that.
Do you smoke weed?
No, not no more.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Whoa. She's only so
You knew this.
I did know this. Michaela was a pothead when she went to her dad's house, I guess. I don't know. It's just things happen and
listen, yo, I don't know what's up with your family. Some listen, so she at her father's house and her father was okay with that. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? She's not even like 16, 17. Oh my God, at 13, she's not even like close to being legal age. Come on now. 13, I would lose it.
it's just life just be life. And let me tell y'all, I'm trying to be a
Not for me to know it. It's one thing if they do it and you don't know it, but for you to know it outright and think it's okay.
conscious parent. So things be hitting me that these kids do, and I
Y'all better stop talking like this. Y'all gonna get CPS involved. I'm telling you, this is awful. Dad is feeling her too. He is. Like, come on, girl. Like this is ridiculous. I'm gonna speed you up. I'm gonna speed you up a tad bit. We gotta speed you up just the last few minutes, okay? Cause you ain't gonna worry me today.
I feel like dying inside, but I'm
Girl, you make me want to come and get that child. You make me want to come get that child and have a real talk with her and have a talk and then come back and talk to you. That's what you do. That's what you making me do.
very happy and appreciative that they tell me Alyssa did an edible before she got kicked out.
I don't know how. I don't even know how she did that like that. That's crazy. That's something crazy.
You did an edible?
Yeah, before.
What the fuck? When did you do an edible, Michaela?
Come on now. Mm-mm. I don't think she moved. I don't know. I ain't been. This is my first video. This is my second video watching her. Well, I watched her a little bit in TMR. I didn't watch the whole thing out. It was too much. It was cringeworthy. And this is even more cringeworthy.
Yay.
I forgot, but I did.
You was with me?
No. Well, no. Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, that was something dangerous. I would never do that again.
You mean to tell me that she did an edible? Come on now. Come on. She's doing too much.
I did an edible in Vegas and I almost died.
When I was her age and people we would have just say no classes, right? And they'll be like WEED was the gateway to hard drugs, right?
You probably took a shroom. That was probably a shroom.
No, motherfucker, I did no shroom. I did a whole. Me and Kaisha, we had to call the ambulance.
I heard y'all was screaming.
And that's why I'm very that's why I don't really I stopped a long time ago. I started and then I stopped, right? Because I just first of all I don't like the feeling, it makes me really paranoid. It don't mix with me. And if I really want to get a I drink coffee, okay? I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. Or I know how to mix herbs. I get some ginseng and catnip, but that's another conversation. If I need to feel a certain way, if I'm trying to be mellow, or if I have anxiety, I will take that. More so, that's great for anxiety. I just mix the ginseng, the catnip, even ginkgo biloba by itself is pretty good. But you can't use ginkgo biloba long terms. But that definitely helps you with depression and stuff like that, or anxiety attacks. Even sage helps people, like regular sage, like like cooking sage. If you put cooking sage or St. John worts as well, it's really good with anxiety. I know. I know, Black and Bougie. No, I'm saying when we were in high school. I'm saying when we were in high school, we used to take those just say no classes, and they would say that I'm not saying that. I'm saying what they would say in school. In school, they would say when we were in school that we was the gateway. So that scared me away from smoking weed. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, hear me clearly. Yes, ma'am. When we was in school, that was one of the main things that they said. They said that, hey, y'all just say no to drugs. Don't do even weed. Oh, they told y'all that too? Okay. See what I'm saying? But yeah, they definitely told us that. And so I've just always been afraid to do it for a long period of time, right? And I can't do it at all now because I don't like the feeling because it makes me very paranoid. So I can't at all. And then the edibles, forget about it. I got some I have an edible store. I wind up a client of mine was like, hey, can we do some services? I exchange services for, candy. I was like, sure. She was on the phone. I was like, yeah, I'll take some candy. And she's like, it's vegan. I was like, oh, okay. So she sent me these vegan gummy worms and these vegan rings. They were vegan though. And I was like, oh my God, these are so great. And I just kept eating and eating and eating them and eating them and eating them. And she was like, did you get them? I said, yep. She said, I said, yeah, I ate them all up. She said, you ate them all up? I was like, yeah. She said, oh my God, are you okay? I was like, girl, yeah. I just cleaned up my whole house, girl. I said, I got so much energy with these things. And she was like, and my husband was like, you've been up for 3 days. So no, I'm just, and she's like, girl, that has wacky tobacco. And I was like, oh my God. I said, why'd you tell me? She's like, I thought you knew. I was like, no, I did not know. Uh, I could be such a square at times. Um, this stuff is no joke. I had this stuff, wedding cake, and it was from Cal, and it was in Cali. I popped up a pee, and threw up all of it at the same time. Gummies ain't no joke. Yeah, no one told me that. No, I thought it was, and it was vegan too. But I thought it was like, I was like, oh my God, I'm trying a new candy out. I thought it was gonna be, I thought it was a good candy, and I ate the whole bag. I was like, I just was, it was wild. I was like, hey, how's everybody? It was just no, I'm not. No, thank you. I'm good. You hear me? Not, nah. Yes, 3 days. So needless to say, I'm good. I stick to the water streams I'm used to. And that's, like I said, catnip, ginkgo biloba. But yeah, I know what y'all say, catnip. Yes, catnip is really good for depression and things like that. St. John wort and stuff like that is pretty good.
We was
At the
about to,
wall.
but don't ever do that, Kayla.
I'm not.
They
I'm
put
very much
fentanyl in-
sober.
They put
Wait, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October.
Are you serious? I had a Rice Krispie treat in the Bahamas, damn near drifted off to the sea. No, thank you. Exactly. I'm good. Right. This little girl, she tripping. This mother is tripping. This mother is tripping. You tripping. You tripping, girl. You girl, don't please don't do that. Don't keep doing this because you're gonna have CPS come visit you. I promise you. You gotta cut this out. You gotta stop this. Don't put this on her, please. Cause I really I like you as a person. I like your energy, but you messing up. You messing up the church's money. You gotta that was funny drifted off to sea though. I just can't laugh like I want to. But it is funny. Um, yeah, you gonna get CPS involved. You got to stop this. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm 8 months.
Did you make sure you stay off a tab? Did you follow directions? Okay, I appreciate that. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to parent. Okay, you can watch TV. The television, the remote controls in your room. Once I get done with this, we're gonna start a little homework. Or no, take a break because you got class at 10 o'clock. Yep. So take a break.
8 months clean.
You ain't never going with nobody again. I don't give a damn who it is. It could be Jesus the Christ himself. Don't ask me to go with nobody because you ain't going. Even though it don't make nobody less of a parent. Because look, I can't stop you from doing stuff. But god damn, girl. Okay.
But yeah,
Moral
let's go
of
back
the
to the
story
beginning.
is
Mommy, stop telling people I have a new thing every day.
you do.
No, I don't. I'm not with the
Unless
same
at home
person.
tell me you always got
Yes, that's her.
Man.
Alyssa's. I don't know why Alyssa lied because she really want to air it out. We
I
talk
can't
about
see a
Justice,
million. What you
Johnny,
saying?
who of them, like, I should go. Because if we,
Faith
if
got a
I
man
see,
too.
of course you.
Who I'm in?
Come on.
So is she? So I mean, I didn't read this. So is this the daughter that she sent to her dad? Yes, this is the daughter she sent to her dad. I know that much.
That's a shame.
I asked her, did she have a man? She said no.
Of course she's not gonna tell you that because you're gonna tell Kaisha.
I thought
And once
she
you
was
tell Kaisha,
gay.
mommy, my sister is not gay.
Oh my god, it's too much.
My sister is not gay. Faith has a boyfriend named Kumar. Alyssa has a boyfriend named Jonathan.
And what's your man name now?
Why these little girls have
That's been the same
boyfriends?
one you've been feeling for 3
And
months straight.
No, baby,
isn't she the oldest? So they younger than her. Why they have boyfriend? Why is she okay with them? Woo. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, I laid in the sand and high tide come up a child. I seen Buddha, Tupac, and Muhammad. Her daddy ain't see it. That's hilarious. A devil in a blue dress.
Just had
It's
a
been
Spanish
3
one.
months. That's
Okay.
we was just talking about something about Yana Hallway.
Pray for me. Keep me in prayer. As you can see, this is just
My
this
skin is
just
clear.
a lot, guys. And I promise you, it's just y'all see it.
I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm not going. Not going to use my prayer on this because this could be an easy solve. If you stop doing this kind of stuff, if you get her active and acclimated in something else besides boys, and trying to prove a point hanging out in the so-called street tribe, and you stop trying to make them into your friend, and you stop trying to depend on them for your sanity, right? Then you'll be all right. But because you do stuff like this is the result of it. Okay, thank you. We don't need your services right now. Okay, okay. I'm gone. We were gone.
Forefront. And I thank you for being honest with me, Michaela. I really appreciate that. Like, thank you so much for being, even though it overwhelms me and makes me want to just die. I want you to always tell me the truth, and I want you to always compile.
If she's gonna take, that's fine. Tell you the truth, but don't tell you the truth on here, right? I mean, that's okay to have an open line of dialogue and communication with your kid. You're supposed to, right? But for you to present it on here, this is not okay. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I don't care what it is. Just tell me. Just say, "Mommy, sit down." When you say, "Mommy, sit down," I know you're about to hit me with a banger.
I'm gonna tell you, mommy, sit down and stop this mess. Mommy, sit down. Stop putting this, exploiting this little girl like this. And that's fine. I know you're gonna say this is my daughter. I do whatever I want to. Okay, that's fine. But while you doing what you want to, you're gonna see the results of that. Okay. I said I done raised children already before you have, ma'am. So I mean, but hey, don't listen. Do you?
But thank you for telling me the truth. I appreciate that. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, y'all. So honestly, parents, I just want to say that it's hard as shit, and pray for me because I'm gonna die. They're gonna give me a heart attack.
It is hard. It is hard being a parent, but you're very dramatic. The little girl's just like you. Yes, it is hard being a parent. It's hard raising children, especially doing nowadays. I'm experiencing. I have a 7-year-old, and ooh, uh, but he's still a good kid, and I'm not complaining about him because he is a blessing. But he's definitely can I say, is he challenged? I don't even know if he's challenging. I'm not sure. I don't know what to call. I don't know what to say. I know that we working through things. We working through things, and I am proud of about the person that he is becoming thus far. Okay. So, and he's not my friend. He's my son. Okay, and I have to remind him of that. Um,
For all this news, but sit down, talk with your kid, even when it's hard, even if when it's the things you don't want to hear. It's rough, baby. It's rough, but we're gonna get through it. Until next time, family.
but you kind of making it rough, though. Okay, you're making it rough. This is a bit appalling, girl. I gotta be honest with you. But hey, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and go. I will see y'all later. I need to get off of here and do some parenting. He has class. His class starts at 10 o'clock. He had a clock class at 9. So we've been up all morning. I had to make sure that before I got on here, I did spend a little time with him, and then I got to spend some more time with him when he gets out of his third class, because we got to do some homework, and then we got to do some I don't know, we're gonna do some kind of conversation, just for a conversation. So, anywho, I definitely appreciate you all, and thank you so much for coming to my live. And please go back and watch some of my old videos. I think you all will find them interesting, especially the one that we did. What day was that we did? I think one of my favorite ones. I did like the flow of it. But yeah, definitely go back and look at my old videos, and yeah, let's get them watch hours up. I really appreciate y'all, because I want to get to the point where this is a great income for my family. I mean, I would do it for y'all. Oh, Tony, this girl from Brooklyn, so you should know her. You're in New York, so you should know her. Good Lord. So yeah, I watched the replay. Please watch the replay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank God we didn't have no music. I had to edit that other video. Thank you so much. Music coming soon. I'm still waiting on my music. I guess Masterpiece takes a while. I hope that music sound really good because it's like I'm waiting this long. And then I gotta get some and I'm gonna get some memes and all that good stuff, and get some other things going for this channel. But just be patient with me. I'm coming along. I'm doing something right. I just got to go to the next level. I'm still trying to find my way. So I do appreciate you all being patient with me and me trying to find my way here on the YouTube streets. So I am getting better, and I will get even better. So just bear with me, and production will definitely start becoming way better. My energy will become way better. And I will definitely go to the next level the way that I'm supposed to go, because it's a good feeling, a good energy that I have here. I like doing this. So that's a plus, right? I even come here sleep. Y'all see, I was tired last night and I was still here. I was on here so tired last night. I don't know why I be lying. I'm like one of them kids that just lie, like, oh, I ain't sleepy. I'm sleepy. I was so sleepy last night. I told you I was chill. Man, I was sleepy. I was sleepy as heck. I should have and I'll be sleepy. I'm telling you. But because I want to get my numbers up, and because I love coming on here, because I love sharing with you. I love talking about these videos. I love talking about these mommies. I love talking about them on the terms of and then investigation. Today, at some point in time today, I do want to come back on here, and I would like to talk about the Jada Pickett and Will Smith thing, because that's gonna be a whole nother conversation, and y'all gonna be mad at the things that I have to say, because I know some of y'all feel like I should be a feminist. I'm not. I'm not. I'm for women, but I'm for family. Okay. So I come from the point of family. However, when wrong is wrong, but I can look at it on both ends. I can look at it and say, hey, this man is wrong. Excuse me. And I can look at it and say this female is wrong. And I'm okay. Now I'm not gonna ride for a female because she a female. Okay. So that's one thing about me. But if I'm talking to my husband, I probably will, because he because he's just always, you know what I mean, everywhere. So I have to get him together sometimes. I love him though. But nevertheless, oh, I got some comments. Let's talk about let's see what my community board says before we go, y'all. Let's check this out. Okay. Now I put on my community board. I said, right here, boom. Let me click on. How do I click on the community board? How do I see what I need to see? I don't know how to do that. Interesting. People actually left comments, but I can't see it. Why can't I see the comments? Oh, do I click on the comments? Okay, I see it now. Okay, great. All right, so I see a couple of things. So what I put out here greetings. Please tell me who y'all would like me to review today. Okay, so I have Jazzy at the food pantry. I've already done that. Chrissy, that one girl, that one lady that have biracial children. I will definitely check her out today. I will talk about her today. I will review. Okay. So I got some interesting mommies. I already did the food pantry. Already did. Let's see. Let me make sure I say this. Let me respond to her. I've already did that. Please review. Please what is it? Replay. Do watch replay of it. Now, I certainly would do, because I want to do not just these particular mommies. I want to do some other mommies because we can definitely have opinions on that. I think it'll be also good to watch positive moms as well. I want to mix it up. I don't want to just do all negative, crazy mommies, right? I want to do different types of mommies from different walks of life. I think that it would be more interesting if we, mix it up and we comment or do watch time on different mommies. So I am going to watch that one mommy. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me make sure I see what you guys are saying. Bye. Morning all. All right. Okay, I definitely appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so excited that you all help us to get monetized. That is like one of my dreams. I've been wanting to do it. And just here recently, it is a matter within a 2-week period. I've been wanting to, I got really serious for 3 weeks. Was it 3 weeks? I think it was 3 weeks. Within a 3-week period, I got really excited about really wanting to do YouTube, because I was like, oh, well, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Because I was just worried about the drama and all that negativity, but I don't have to have that. I mean, there's some people, but I don't have to be involved in it, right? So I was really excited about it. And I also would like to do some conversations along the lines of he said, she said, with Scrappy, Erica, and Bambi. These names alone says it all, right? I would also do some conversations, some relationship conversations. That's like one of my favorite things to talk about, because I am a life coach and I love talking relationships, y'all. I love talking relationships. Okay. So we definitely need to get into that as well. And any other suggestions, please go to my community board. Even if the ones you can comment on any of them, even if it's off topic, and just basically say, hey, can we talk about this? Hey, can we talk about that? I have ideas already, but I want to know what you all want to talk about, because you all are a part of the crystals, so it does matter. I want to keep y'all attention span, right? So I want to talk about things that you guys want to talk about, okay? All righty then, we're gonna go ahead and get up on here. We're gonna check up out of here, because that's what time it is. And I actually got, let's see, what song that I didn't play. This is what I want to say. I definitely want to say this to these mommies, and of course, I definitely want to put this information out here. I had some. Make sure y'all understand this here, right here. I want to put this on here. Y'all know it's copyright, infringement, blah blah blah. Y'all know that has to definitely go up here, because when we start talking, I don't want nobody coming back here. I don't have time for no lawsuits and all of that. So we are all covered in here. Everything we say in here, even my chat is all what? Allegedly, okay? It is allegedly. We are covered by allegedly and by fair use, okay? Just our opinions. All right, so let me just throw this music on here. Y'all have heard this music before, but I kind of feel it right now.
Can we do better? Can we do better than this? Better. This love is ill. I wish that it was different. Don't know what it is that made us so indifferent. We're drifting in the dark. Can we do better? Wish I could rewind back to the start. Can we do better than this? Better. You got me hot and drop me love. You got there's something I can see to let go.
y'all. Sorry, my kid talking about he want to say something. I said, you want to say something? Because he came down here. They don't hear you. You want to say it? I just did that. Just I knew he was gonna freak out. Okay, anyway. I'm exploiting them right now. I'm just kidding. Y'all not gonna see them, so don't worry. Anyway, my kid said like, share, subscribe. He always says that in the shower. Excuse me. He always says that when he's in his room. Sorry, I didn't mean to say shower. I meant to say his room. When he's in his room, he'll say like, share, subscribe. I'm like, who you talking to? So actually, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna have him to say not to you all, but I'm gonna tape it because I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. A little shameless soliciting for a kid, but you won't see them. Not like that. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a blessed day.